So I want to talk to you guys about kneeling after a total knee replacement, and specifically we're going to talk about a 2019 study that suggested, literally said, patients should work on kneeling during a post-operative total knee replacement recovery program. Kneeling is important. I know there are a lot of people who are going to watch this video and be like, are you crazy? You're out of your mind. I'm never going to kneel on that knee because there's so much sensitivity on the incision. Now, there are new surgical approaches like the Jiffy knee and other approaches that go around the main area that you would be kneeling on. But unless your orthopedic surgeon told you specifically you are not allowed to kneel, kneeling provides a lot of great benefits. Kneeling helps improve knee flexion. If you're one of those individuals that is struggling to get past 90, 100, 110 degrees of flexion, kneeling does a great job on improving flexion. Kneeling helps to desensitize the incision. Even if you have an incision down the middle of the knee and you're kneeling on that incision, kneeling desensitizes that incision. Now, of course, there's a huge variation in what kneeling means to different people. I'm not saying go out on a cement driveway and kneel on the concrete. There is a progression to introduce kneeling, and I can tell you here in our physical therapy clinic, almost every patient who has had a total or a partial knee replacement is going to do some version of kneeling at some point. The way we typically introduce it is in the following series, and I'm going to do some demonstrations for you right now. So normally what we would do is we would start with the absolute softest surface to reduce the threat of harm, to make it as comfortable as possible. Once the incision is healed, usually around the 4 to 6 week mark, there's no more scabbing, there's no more openings, there's been good healing to the skin, the incision is completely closed. We would start with a stack of pillows basically. And so what I do is I introduce to my client just the sensation of let's put the knee on the pillows. It's hard to see from the video, but if I push down with my shin, I can put most of the contact through the shin. And then as I lean forward, I'm applying contact toward the lower half of the incision of the knee, basically from the kneecap down. And in most cases, clients for the first time, they're very apprehensive about doing this, but once they've done it a little bit, they realize that it's not painful, it's not harmful, and they can eventually get to the point where they put their full body weight through their knee, and it doesn't even feel like they're doing much. So the progression is we go from a very soft 6 to 8 inches of just pure cushion. Then we start to reduce it. We go to maybe 4 inches of cushion. And once that's tolerable, then maybe we go to just a little bit of padding. This particular seat, it's about 1/2 inch or 1 inch of padding. I've got that. I'm doing it. It feels pretty good. Then we can go straight to Then we could go something like a carpeted floor, where if this is the knee replacement, I can use the chair for support if I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get up. I apply a little bit of pressure. Right here, there's no pressure on the knee. Here, there's a couple pounds of pressure, a couple more pounds of pressure, until eventually I can go full body weight on that knee to see what it's going to feel like. Now, in this position, I'm not at 90 degrees. I am actually less than 90 degrees. So I'm not working on knee flexion and kneeling at the same time initially. But once I'm here, once I'm comfortable, once I know that nothing's really going to cause me any pain or discomfort, then I can start to rock front to back with the intent that as my hips go back, I'm increasing knee flexion in the knee joint. And the reason why kneeling is such an effective strategy, let me show you real quick. So once I'm down, I work on knee flexion, I do a little bit of rocking, I spend some time in this position, I could do weight shifts side to side. When I'm ready to get up, in most cases, you're gonna put your non-surgical leg up first. You've got your hands on the seat of the chair or the armrest if you have armrests, and we'll get out of that position. Now the reason why kneeling is so effective to increase knee flexion is because the pressure it puts below the patella on the top of the shin, which is the tibia, it's pushing that bone back. That is the same natural mechanical movement required for knee bending. When I'm doing manual therapy on a patient and I'm trying to increase knee flexion, usually somebody who's stuck at 90 to 110 degrees and they need more, that's my focus. My focus is on posterior translation of the top of the tibia, because that's what makes the knee bend. It's a rolling, gliding action. Kneeling on a soft surface, a medium surface, a firm surface, it increases that posterior glide. The compression on the lower half of the incision helps to desensitize it. And the biggest thing that I've seen now, full disclosure, I've never had a knee replacement, so I'm speculating and I'm basing the information I give you on hundreds and hundreds of other people who have been through the recovery process. I think the reason why it desensitizes and normalizes that sensation is because it allows the brain and the nervous system to overcome the fear and anxiety of what it's gonna feel like, because you actually feel it. So many of my patients will tell me, Tony, it wasn't the pain, it was the anticipation of the pain. Once I got there, it wasn't painful, but I was expecting it to be painful. I was fearful that it was going to be painful. And the only way to overcome that is to actually experience it. Now, if there's any pain, any discomfort, at any point, if something doesn't feel right, absolutely stop. Absolutely talk to your surgical team, talk to your physical therapist. But for those of you who maybe don't have access, or you've been wondering or want to kind of see behind the curtain what's really going on, I can tell you that 20, 25 years in the physical therapy clinic, working with individuals following total knee replacement, virtually all of them have had some exposure to a version of kneeling, even if it's just laying on their bed, feet off the edge of the bed, putting pressure through the knee to see what it's going to feel like. So guys, I will link to the original PubMed article down in the description. If you have other questions, go ahead and share them with me.